Live from Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful, wonderfully made by God. Welcome to the Big Show.
There's something I said in one of my videos, and I'm going to repeat it here again, my uniques. A physical abuse is the last stage of abuse. All of you think is the first. It is the last stage of abuse. The first abuse is emotional and verbal abuse.
Correct.
They are the first ones that happen. You will not know it when he starts calling you stupid woman, idiot, good for nothing, stupid man, I know you're good for nothing. Verbally, he's abusing you. Emotionally, you start feeling like you're good for nothing. Emotionally and psychologically, then you move to psychological. You start feeling depressed. You start feeling you can't amount to anything. You start feeling like you are not enough. You start tiptoeing around him. Then he begins to get into mental. It is now in your head. You're thinking about it all the time. And maybe the man is still trying to control you, but you're still a little bit independent. He has put verbal, he has put emotional, he has put mental, psychological, but yet you are still doing some gragra. Then the final stage is ikujai. He now hits you because he still wants to get you under control. So he hits you and brings you exactly where he wants. And that is the only one you succumb to. Because all this while, when he says bad word, I know he gets you stupid, idiot, gets you foolish. Then whenever he does those things, you say back to him. So he sees you can verbally abuse him too. Emotionally, you're doing it. But there is a place where he knows if he does it, you will be quiet because he's stronger than you. Then he slaps you. Then he kicks you. And immediately he does that, you now get quiet. Because nobody likes to be hit. So you keep quiet. And now he sees, oh, really? So whenever I hit her, she does exactly what I want. She will not answer me back. Good. Now he has found a comfort zone and he now starts hitting you. But this man is talking about it like it's the first kind of abuse. Oh, because you have been emotionally abusing him, then he can't take it anymore, then he hits you. No, my brother, go do your research real good. These things are gradual process. You don't even know when it creeps up on you. Before you know it, you have become somebody, and that is why it is a crime of shame. You don't want to say it because before you realize it, you have gone from verbal, emotional, now you've gone to physical. You don't even know who to tell because you are now ashamed of what people will say. So you keep it to yourself, and that keeping it to yourself, it is the power in physical abuse, in a power in domestic violence. The secrecy is what makes it thrive. Because he knows you won't tell anybody. She knows you won't tell anybody. So he keeps doing whatever he's doing, and he knows. So let Osinachi's death be an eye-opener. My sisters, you see something, say something. I don't care who is doing it. If it's your pastor, say something. If it is your husband, say something. If it is your neighbor, say something. Dr. Hirim, what do you have? Dr. Oprah, what do you have to say?
Yes, what I want to add there is, do not deceive yourselves into thinking that domestic violence will go away. Domestic violence is like drugs. People that are hooked on drugs.
That's right.
You take a little bit today to get high. Tomorrow, you need double that quantity to get to the same high that you got yesterday.
That's
so
right.
You keep increasing the dosage. That's how it is with domestic violence. Today, it is a slap. Tomorrow, it's ordinary pushing. Next tomorrow, it's pushing plus slap. The next day, you are being beaten. And before you know it, a human being will put you in the hospital. And some people have had their legs amputated, their hands cut off. Some people have died. Some people have been set on fire. Some people have gone through a lot of things. The only way domestic violence will stop once it has begun is if you seek help.
That's right.
Without help, it will never stop.
Gets worse.
It escalates and gets worse. And that's what leads to death. So do not think that domestic violence is going to go away if I don't say anything. It will go away if I listen to my pastor. The audacity of thinking that a pastor is the one that will tell you how you are being suffering, how you are suffering.
Now you are suffering in your own home.
In your relationship, in your own home. It's absurd. It's absurd. Because it doesn't make any sense. What if you are the one that is wearing the shoes? Seek help. If you want to live and raise your children, seek help. If you want to be a good example to your children, seek help. If you want to be there and achieve your God's given talent and God's given destiny, you have to take a break. You have to seek for help, be it counseling, be it separation, be it divorce. I don't care. Do something
Just be alive.
that
Be
will keep
alive.
you alive and
Be
safe
alive.
for yourself and for your children, if you have any. That is the ultimate. It doesn't go away, people. Seek help. Speak out. Give the correct counseling. Be there for your neighbor. Be your sister's keeper. Please do not chunk this thing into some stupid excuses like the one I've been hearing since Oshinachi died. We don't need excuses anymore.
We don't need excuses.
We need to do something. We need to do something to stop domestic violence. This is
Look
the
at
time.
what our sister Ifeoma said. He said, tell them, ma, let them hear the truth of what we are passing through, because they refuse to address the issue properly. Yes, my sister, they don't. That's why we are here on this platform to tell the truth the way it is. Because pastors and their wives and the ministries, they try to sugarcoat it. Like,
Cover it up.
You cannot leave your children. You cannot. What children now are you not leaving? You have left the children. Your husband will have maybe go to jail. He has also left the children. So really, did you do good for the children or did you harm them?